We're gonna go ahead and oh, I clicked on that with the speed of light. Alright, we're gonna be playing some Casino Mage today. I don't have the amazing Reno, but I have a Yogg in my deck for that late game, and of course I have the deck of Lunacy, which is sort of the main, well, not a win condition, but it's how we find a win condition. Yogg is certainly a late game win condition if we draw it. It's the only minion in the deck. The rest of the deck are just spells that can help me get to Deck of Lunacy, and spells that will generate good value once they become Deck of Lunacy, once they become a new card. I think I'm gonna mulligan everything. I'm sort of concerned about this Incanter's Flow because it can be really useful, but only if we get the Deck of Lunacy. So I think I'm just gonna mulligan everything away. We're looking for draw in the mulligan, so 2 cram sessions, I guess that's cool. And Deck of Lunacy, of course. I think we run, there's the Deck of Lunacy right at the top. Okay, I'm gonna coin it out right away. Next turn, probably we're gonna want to discover a spell damage minion and then synergize that with the cram sessions, just for maximum value. Unless we get a good top deck now that we have a Deck of Lunacy on round 1. That's sort of the dream. And we're against a like a drawing Warlock. Oh, cutting class is probably better here. Sprint, so our Skull of Gul'dan, so our entire hand is card draw. It's a little unfortunate, I think. The Skull of Gul'dan, 3 mana Skull of Gul'dan is pretty cool. Was that an expired merchant into an expired merchant? Anyway, I am going to take the Phoenix, I think. The Geomancer would be fine. I'll just drop this and then I'll pass. Once that awakens, I'll be able to use my cram sessions. And it's far more likely that I'll be able to use my Skull of Gul'dan on the left side of my hand than on the right side of the hand, especially with that massive 7 mana Survival of the Fittest right there. Blessing Authority is pretty good. We could sprint here, but then we would overdraw. So maybe it's better to just use Ray of Frost twice and then Hero Power. I can just Hero Power the expired merchant, just to take damage off the board, because I'm really trying to survive until, well, I've already hit a Deck of Lunacy, but I don't really have anything that can win me the game in my hand, so I just want to control the board. Shield of Galakrond, a bit annoying, especially because the majority of cards in our hand are draw. We are able to use cram sessions this turn, assuming we have space. Oh, but it's +2, isn't it? Mask of Cthulhu might be better here, honestly, because that's 3 cards each, which is pretty good value, but I don't even know if I want that amount of value right now. Certainly it's not a sprint. I think Mask of Cthulhu is just the better thing to do here. And hopefully it clears. Okay, that's fine, as long as I got rid of the shield. Side note, it's been a bit of a while since I uploaded, so sorry about that. But I'm gonna try to be back on the regular schedule. So thank you to anyone who's stuck around. And there's also going to be a lot more uploads after the new expansion. I'm going to go ahead and use Doom here as way overkill, but we get this Overseer, so that's cool. I'm tempted to Blessing of Authority and then just smack it into a 1 right here. We have 2, so it's not like a big loss, and I do like having that spell damage on board when you have it a deck that's 29 out of 30 cards are spells. Plague of Flames, that's unfortunate. I should have seen that coming, to be honest. I think I really do want to line up that Skull of Gul'dan. I think it could be pretty useful. Hellfire is really good here. Hellfire is really good. And then I could sprint, I guess, or I could just play this command and then hit face. Oh, that was a misplay. He's gonna play School Spirits. Or she's gonna play School Spirits. Oh, man. Yeah, no, that was bad. There it is, School Spirits. Wow. Okay, that was a misplay. But at least it frees up some hand space. So potentially we can play Sprint and Skull of Gul'dan the turn after. We have the Yogg soon. Spirit Jailer. Those aren't really threats. I mean, it's annoying that they get discounted demons, but whatever. We could mind control it, but I think that's a waste. Runic Carvings isn't bad. I think I'm going to stick with the card draw. Well, I'm never going to be able to play that. Ooh, that is clutch. Expendable Performers, 14 damage on board. I think I just knock everything in. And it should give me 7 back. So I get 6 on board. Boom, 6. Hekatha Schemes getting upgraded. We have Skull of Gul'dan in the leftmost position. And if they do not clear my board, we can simply throw down Survival of the Fittest. Doesn't look like they're going to clear it. I'm not sure if they're looking for School Spirits. They don't know that I have Survival of the Fittest in my hand, but it is pretty dangerous to leave a big board like this, even if it's a bunch of 1-drops. If you're playing someone who has only spells, and especially Lunacy decks, where really it's not up to either player what type of spells are in the deck, besides roughly knowing their mana cost. Hello, friend. She played half her turn, and then she left. Hum dum dee dum dum. Well, I'll take this AFK moment to plug my socials, which are in the description. So if you have Instagram or Reddit and you care about the channel, go ahead and check it out. Unless you already get my notifications on YouTube. And in that case, the only thing you're going to be getting from those is... Actually, no, I post stuff on my Reddit. But anyway, we win this game. Survival of the Fittest. Bunch of 5/5s on board. We're going to slap 4 of them into the face for that easy GG. Cool. Alrighty. The Hunter matchup. Again, I'm tempted to keep the Incanter's Flow, and I'm also tempted to keep the Magic Trick. I think we keep the Magic Trick on like the 3% chance that we roll Deck of Lunacy off of it. I don't know if that's really the correct thing to do, but I think it is something that I'm going to do. I'm debating though keeping this Incanter's Flow. It's Hunter, so they're fast-paced. I'm not sure if that really tells us anything about Incanter's Flow, because Incanter's Flow is a little bit useless to use it before we hit the Deck of Lunacy, so I think we're just going to keep the Magic Trick. Devolving Missile's not bad. Polymorph is probably bad into this matchup. We're going to go ahead and... Oh! Oh, I clicked on that with the speed of light. That was perfect. That was exactly what I predicted. So, turn 2 Deck of Lunacy, we can't really deal with their board, but I think that's fine. We've just transformed all of our Arcane Explosions, so it's a bit unfortunate. Frost Nova can stall a turn, potentially. We can ping off their 1/1s. And Devolving Missiles if things get really bad. Another Initiate. Demon Companion. Oh, it is the buff. That was the best possible thing. Well, ooh, Skull of Gul'dan. Right, instant outcast. It's a 1-drop, that's a 4-drop. I'll draw with that. I think we just hit there. Either one would take off 4 damage from the board. But maybe that was the wrong move. Yeah, that one would have taken off 5 damage. That's my bad. And potentially more now that the cub is dropped. Well, we can brawl this. Let's see. If it's a 1-drop, I can ping it. It's a cub. Fell Guardians or ping? I think we put Fell Guardians and then we just look for a spell damage. Prison Phoenix is fine. Might have been better to wait until the Imprisoned Felmaw was closer to hitting, just so it's a less chance that it'll hit face. I'm already at 12 HP, so danger zone. If I keep these taunts going though, the only thing that can really touch me is the hero power. I do not have 6 mana, so I cannot play Survival of the Fittest on top of the tree boys. Not sure what the best course of action here is. I might have to play this anyway just to get some big minions, and then I also I keep the buff on that instead of playing it first. I'm gonna get rid of those just in case they get buffed, or in case he has kill command. That could be brutal. Face Stalker is fine. I probably just Devolving Missiles this. I don't want to take my chances with I should have hit first, but yeah, that was a misplay. Okay, Explosive Trap. Play this. We just pass. Scrapshot is interesting. I hope with the new expansion Hunter gets some updated like Beast Hunter stuff. That would be cool, because Hunter has like consistently been either Phase Hunter or Highlander Hunter, and I think it would be cool to see it change up. Here's our Yogg. Wait, okay, we have 6 on board, and then we go to 15 with Bloodlust, and then 3 off of the Scrap Shot, plus our hero power is lethal, I think. Boom, 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 and then 3. Oh, it's 5 because of the... Wow, okay. GG. GG's. Okay, I think we're gonna do one more. One more Reno. Malfurion, Storm Rage. Druid is gonna be slow. That's not gonna affect how we mulligan. The only time you have to like think about the mulligan here is like to a great extent is when you start with Deck of Lunacy in your hand. And we did get Deck of Lunacy off the mulligan, which is great. No coin though, so we have to wait for turn 2 and play this Loud Partner. There's no reason to not play Lunacy on turn 2, especially with a deck like any Druid deck, which isn't going to be rushing me down immediately. That's actually not true. I don't know what I'm talking about. Gibberling Druid. It could make more sense to not Lunacy right away, but I think you lose a lot of value that way. So I am going to do that pretty consistently. If I have the ability to turn 1 or to turn 2 Lunacy, I'm going to do it. Ping face. We don't have anything to play. Hopefully we get something good, like a draw. A sprint would be pretty cool to pull off the top here. I like having the Yogg in hand, so if I get spells that have the condition, which is like you don't have any minions in your deck, then we can do that. Give minion 2/6. I could do that, but I think I'm just gonna ping. Save it for something nicer. Okay. How do they do 2 damage? Shouldn't that be a 4 cost card? Or a 1 cost card? That's really weird. Might as well. 7 to face, like, okay. Was 10 damage on turn. On turn 5. Reno Mage is an aggro deck. That might be decent. I don't think it's that good on a 1-drop, but if I have nothing else to play. Do not really care about that. It's annoying that he heals 5, but that's also like not really a super big deal. We have the explosive shot in hand. Working on the Yogg. Pyroblast could be clutch. Not on turn 7 because we're not close to KO here, but could potentially be good. If he manages to deal 4 damage to himself here. Oh! Actually, I was gonna say that was a big blunder of a turn, but it really was not. Oh, this is perfect. This is beautiful. I'm just gonna sit. I'll keep the 3/9 alive. He needs to heal or he's dead. It's quite tragic if you ask me. Lake Thrusher. What is he gonna do? You're gonna broom it out? Twilight Runner? Lightning Bloom into Broom? Innervate? Lightning Bloom? He's playing both? Why did he play both? To gain armor? Cleared my board. This, in any other situation, this would be terrifying. A terrible board to see on turn 8. But we have the ultimate trap card. You know what? I'll give you a present and then I'll Pyroblast your face for 10 damage. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in after my break. I'll be posting content weekly. Leave deck recommendations in the comments. Thank you. Goodbye.